There really aren't that many airlines that are that heavily featured in Scale 500 from Herpa Wings like TUIfly, but this time we have a special livery. And with that, hello and welcome to a new episode of Review, where we today will take a closer look at a Boeing 737-800 of TUIfly. At the front of the box we have a cutout so we can get a glimpse of the aircraft model inside, and on top of the box we have the TUIfly.com branding. Then on the back side of the box we have a lovely image of the aircraft in real life. We are provided with a web link where we are supposed to get more information about the aircraft model. Unfortunately, this link does not work anymore, and then we can see it is a limited edition. And here she is, the Boeing 737-800 of TUIfly in the airline's former livery, the yellow livery, although it is of course a special version of it. The aircraft was flying around like this up until somewhere around 2016. Today it is flying in the standard Blue Wave livery of the airline group. But let us take a closer look at the aircraft model and of course especially the livery. And starting off here with the tail section, where we on the vertical stabilizer find the TUI branding, and on top of the stabilizer we then have the last two letters of the registration code. The full registration code and the German flag we can then find on the fuselage, where we then also have the logo of the airport of Nuremberg. The airport had been named after the very famous painter from the city of Nuremberg, Albrecht Dürer. In one of his famous paintings there is a bunny, and in reference to that they had then created these two characters, these two cartoon characters of Albrecht Dürer and his little friend, this bunny named Klexi, with whom he's going on a lot of adventures in a children's book that of course this livery is promoting. And then back to the aircraft, because here at the very tail we also have a little bit of detailing around the APU exhaust. Across the fuselage we of course then have all these small colorful dots. That's part of the special livery. And at the front of the aircraft we then also have again the TUIfly branding and the aircraft type specification. The cockpit section itself is rather bare bone, but we do have the cockpit windows, surprise surprise, and the window wipers. The engine itself don't offer too many print details. I mean, we do have the silver leading edge and the TUIfly.com branding, but that's all we get when it comes to printed details. I think the physical detailing of the engines, however, is very nice. I think Herpa is doing a great job with that. And even though it is difficult to see here, we do also have the engine fan blades. And then on the fuselage, just above the wings, we have the emergency exits printed on, which leads us straight to the wings, which we of course also have to take a closer look at. And if we start off here with the top side, we can see the different flaps, slats and spoilers have been carved out very nicely. And we also have the markings for the emergency exit printed on. The underside of the wings I think also look fairly decent. And of course then we also have the winglets here on the 737-800, and I think also here Herpa has done a decent job with the print of the TUI branding on those. And then we also have the landing gear, and that is the standard landing gear that Herpa currently is using for all their 737-800s, but I think that's not a bad thing, because honestly speaking that landing gear is very decent. I personally don't really mind it at all. I think Herpa is doing just fine. The only thing of course I would like to have is at the front landing gear just a few printed markings, but those we of course only get with Herpa Wings Club models. And then last but not least, we also have the doors to the cargo compartments printed on here in the back side of the aircraft and here at the front of the aircraft. So there we have it, the Boeing 737-800 of TUIfly in the Dürer and Klexi special livery. And what can we say about this aircraft model? Well, it is a standard model from Herpa Wings, but in this case standard doesn't mean bad, but actually quite good. The print is excellent. The special livery has lots of small details that really show that Herpa is capable of doing really great and complicated prints. The physical detailing of the model is just fine. I really don't think I can fault it here. But you should also not expect anything out of the ordinary with this aircraft model. I mean, we don't have any specific markings that normally would be on an aircraft. That are still details that Herpa just ignore with this model. But I guess the main reason for buying this aircraft model is simply because of the special livery. If you like that, then I would say it's absolutely an aircraft worth having in one's collection. Now with that, we have reached the end of today's video. If you have have enjoyed this review, then don't forget to leave a like, that would be very much appreciated. And of course, if you are new around here, why not hit subscribe? That would be absolutely awesome. With that, I'd like to say thank you so much for watching, hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.